Listen, I've been an entrepreneur for over 14 years, and like most entrepreneurs, I was told to make as much money as quickly as possible, and I did that up until, I guess, 7 years in, where I realized I built a business I hated to enable me to buy things I didn't need to impress people I didn't like, and I felt like I was stuck on this hamster wheel. And I decided to ultimately transition out of that business, and in that transition period, a friend of mine actually gave me a ticket to go see Seth Godin in New York, and I had no other obligations at the time, so I decided to take her up on the opportunity. Truth be told, I didn't know what it was going to be about. Turns out the theme of the workshop was the connection economy and how there's huge value being connected to like-minded individuals. And up until that time, I really built my business at the expense of investing in my relationships, so I felt very socially isolated. I decided to take some of the concepts that he shared and apply it in something called Mastermind Dinners, where I'd invite 8 entrepreneurs out for dinner with the core focus of connecting them. And truth be told, the first one I did, I almost canceled 2 hours prior, because I'm like, nobody's going to see value in this. They're going to think I completely wasted their time. But thankfully, I went through with it. That first dinner turned out to be a big success. Conversation didn't skip a beat for 4.5 hours, and I got clarity that connecting or being in proximity with a fascinating group of entrepreneurs was something I wanted to do as much as possible in the near future. Having done these dinners for the last 6 years, I can confidently say that when dinners are done right, they deliver on one of our most valuable assets as entrepreneurs: speed. The speed of growth, the speed of wisdom, and the speed of relationships.
There's good research to show that the single best predictor of your happiness, the single best predictor of your success is your peer group and is the people you surround yourself with.
From the second that I walked into the dinner on Thursday night and just seeing the attention to detail, seeing how he thinks about things, right away, it was worth it.
Really just kind of make friends. It was like having dinner with your friends. Even though no one knew each other beforehand, that was the level of conversation that we were at, and it just lasted all night, and it was great, incredible.
So if you're invited to a dinner, do not pass it up. Oftentimes, we don't invest in relationships because we can't peg an ROI to them. But as Steve Jobs famously said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You just need to trust that they'll somehow connect. And having invested in relationships pretty aggressively in the last 6 years, I can confidently look back and connect those dots. And if it wasn't for those relationships, I wouldn't be where I am today. So if you want to host your own mastermind dinner, visit masterminddinners.com, where you'll have access to scripts, resources, and ultimately the playbook on how to host a dinner of your own. Enjoy.